Guide. We'll do maps. This map is called. I don't remember what map. Industrial. Oh, my music. Ow, my ears. Well, that might be good. Oh, yeah, no. This is good information. This will actually help us. This is called industrial area, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll start with industrial area first and slowly move through the maps. We'll do 1v1. 2v2. Industrial. Okay. This is how it always is, and it's how it always will be, no matter what you tell me. So, let us get to this. That way. This is not what I want. Cancel. Okay. So, how should we go about this? I want to say this is how this map splits off. No, that is wrong. That is the incorrect way of going about this. Wait, is it? This is the short side. Okay. Better yet, we'll just do it this way. Okay. So, contested. You know what? This is also wrong. What is a good way of saying that something is contested? We'll just put a giant C there. How about that? So, we'll just like circle them in red. All of this is the contested spot, right? We go over here, we'll put it in green. This would be a home, 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 home. This is the stuff you want to always have in your control, right? The middle stuff is usually the contested. He might have, I don't know, but this is just so people actually get like someone talking it through with them. So if you have any questions on why any of this stuff is, let's go look at his guide, shall we? Where is... Boom. We'll just go through all of it together. Better if people have like actual... The guide's helpful. I haven't seen his new... Here it is. It's because for some reason people don't seem to acknowledge. No, what you said? I thought you said it was here. Wow, you lied to me. So he hasn't. So he probably has done it. He probably did inside the old one. There's a medic crate here. There's a medic crate here. Yeah, I think they're all in the PDF. I'm not mistaken. We can go check the PDF. I think I have that one too. Think you got me, Mr. Doge? You think you've gotten me? Probably. Maps. Page 89. Okay, there we go. No, he did not go over the stuff I'm going over. I'm not actually gonna go over the weapons or crates too much. I'm just more or less trying to convince people what they need to hold in general. And right now, these are, for this map, this is what you usually want to hold. You want to contest the stuff in the middle. You could almost argue, though, that this side should usually go in favor of this. And that is only because heavy machine gun. Where is it? We'll just use purple for HMG. Trying to get people to macro. I want them to at least use their head a little here. So this is a horrible purple for this, but you know, we'll just keep going with it. This heavy machine gun, usually you want to follow through here. And it goes on this side, right? This just follows up here. This player is the one who grabs the heavy machine gun. Usually. Are you seeing this, Wombat? Because this is mostly targeted towards you. Mostly targeted towards you. Color we haven't used. This looks like a nice color. Whereas this player will go here, here, and here. Are we following along here? Very convoluted map. I know. Very ugly. I'm mostly targeting Wombat here because Wombat is the reason I thought this map was most important. So this HMG player has got, so the corner player, usually always the corner player unless you guys have some other preordained plan planned out, always has to go for the HMG and bring it onto the flag side. I do use Firefox. HMG side, for the love of God, people. Goes to the flag side. Corner player brings it to flag. The blue side, once again, represents the side that should most likely go in favor of that player. So this is actually more in favor of this corner player, whereas this side is more in favor of this corner player. I don't really know how to cut this off properly to show people. Let's try to draw this. What is that? Actually, we can just use pink. We'll just go and use pink. And now we gotta go find that ugly green. Oh, god. Okay, we'll just use this green. I did not do this in the right colors, did I? No, we did not. Okay, we're just gonna erase that. Okay, so the green dude should have... We'll get to the labels in just a moment. This is where green should hold. The pink player should be holding this side. Moral of the story, really overly convoluted map. Hell. Alright? Ah, disgusting. Redeem the damn things at least. Waste your points on it. I'm trying to think of ways to explain this. We need to change music to fit the vibe. Not changing my music. The hell? Hold on. The music is just not changing with me. Oh, ads. Okay. Really convoluted map. This is the... okay. Hold up. Boop, boop, boop. We're just gonna... This is how the opening should go. how opening should go, right? Almost without a doubt how opening should go. Yes, yes, good. We're gonna save this. Well, if you only use engineers, let me show you how this shit's gonna go. You ready for this? Check this out. Did I just close? So, if you only do engineers, here's the way you do this. You ready? I actually thought about this because of you. So, you barbed wire here. Or you barbed wire here as well. Then, you really want to get really toxic, you try to barb wire here and here. This is kind of difficult, not a really good idea. So we're going to erase that. I don't even want people to consider barbed wire. But barbed wiring here and here makes it so the enemy cannot capture this little iron mine. And you want your engineers to take that heavy machine gun. Again, as long as engineers are the one who crewed it, you're still using engineers, right? Then you want to go and freaking deck their base with engineers. Because engineers do it best. And then that's how you win with engineers. Easy GG, across the board, 100% game plan. Without a doubt, the best thing I've ever thought of. But these are actually good spots to barb wire if you really want to annoy the enemy and make them do extra work. The barbed wire spots on the corners here are actually serious. Everything else, solid fucking game plan. Would only question myself 99% of the time. Well, if you want to make players suffer whenever they fight you on this map, here's the best way to do this. Here's the best way to do it. Oh. You know what? We'll do that right now. We'll go put that in right now. Stuff to know. It's YouTube nonsense. Thank you, Risky Boy, for the raid. That's very nice of you. Very nice of you. We're trying to help people. Respond, freaking good luck, have fun right now. You just gotta hit them with the, just put good luck, have fun. Simple as that, people. We're about to start playing once we kind of start covering some more. There you go, Mr. Doge, we did it. Hello, Risky Boy. See, Mr. Doge, it's people like you that make me want to go deck players in matches. So now we have to wait, though, because I forgot all about community outreach section having links. Oh, my God. We just updated that for no reason. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let us go find the next map to go over. Crash Site, I think, is actually the hardest one. Because this one kind of makes no sense, but it makes perfect sense. Let's get to this one. This one is actually something I think I want to attack Wombat on. But Wombat does this one just fine. Let us begin. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Crash Site. This is some educational stuff here for team games, at least. Where the heck is it? Pop it open. Pop it open. There we go. We're going to draw now. Okay. So, The best way to go about this is do not always rush for the weapon crates in this area. The weapon crate rush is great and all, but it does not always work and sometimes backfires hella hard, and then one player just sits there crying that they're going to lose the whole game. Instead, I would usually want people to at least send, like, if you're rushing, you're going to want to, like, you know, get the grenade, get the MG, and use cover. The attacks are real. They really are. So, you know, we're going to use Wombat as an example here during our matches. Whenever we play, Wombat likes to try to rush for both of these sometimes, right? He will rush for both the heavy machine gun, or the light machine gun, and the grenades. And his other rifleman kind of just dangles somewhere in between. But what you want to do here is you want all of the units to just go to one point. So you want to... Oh, we fucked up. Okay. God damn it, we're idiots. Ah, fuck. Okay. It's gonna... Norski. Okay. The proper way to rush for this, if you really want to, go for the grenade. Send everything to the grenade. Possibly send a rifleman over here to get the engineer, to get the iron. Because this is a home node. This is a home node. Home node. Home node. Home node. Home node. Home node. The two things that people, or okay, most people will never lose their oil, right? Ever. Oil is almost guaranteed to be kept 100% of the time unless you're against a really aggressive player, which they're usually just in your base and they don't care about your oil anyways. This iron mine, though, this iron mine will be taken from you most of the game through backcapping from either this dickhead or this dickhead. They will always just run that guy right across and capture. This is getting really confusing with just one color. Dear God. We're just gonna restart here. We're just gonna go over a basic opening now. We're gonna go over two different types of openings. Hopefully this makes sense here. So, iron, grenade. That is for that. Or you could go for the... Fuck, that's an ugly ass. Or you could just go for the oil, iron, center resource crates. If you go for the center resource crates, usually almost nobody I know actually goes for these. But there is 2 irons, 2 oils, and then you can send your unit somewhere else. Because while the enemy, while you guys are doing this with your team, just send shmeowies. You're not going to have shmeowies in the first 5 minutes of the game. Get away from me. Because while you're doing that, the enemy is usually rushing this. They're rushing here. They're getting their oil. And they're over here just bum rushing these points for no reason. So what? They get a light machine gun and a grenade. Big deal. You just don't fight them head on in those areas at all. You just kind of go around it. You avoid unneeded fights, essentially, early game. You will either want the resource advantage or you want the weapon advantage. It's kind of what you decide. 2 different points of view here. We're going to just put weapon run. Oh, that's ugly handwriting. Such ugly handwriting. So large. How do we, there we go. There we go. That's probably the best way I can go about that without, you know, getting myself too confused here and confusing everyone else. If you want the early resource advantage, always kind of just rush for the center stuff. Have one player do it, though. You don't want to fall too behind weapon-wise, because then it does become a pain in the ass to deal with. We'll just put a fresh site. We're going to fix that one eventually. That one's just not sexy. Does anyone have like any map specifically they want to go over? It can be 1v1, 2v2, or 3v3. Like this map is kind of plain and simple cut, but no. Whatever one you guys really feel we need to go over, I'm down. I have no preference of map here. Oh, it lost the game. Oh, there's the game. No, you know what? We'll just finish. This is actually the one I was wanting to go over today. Because this one's a pain in the ass. I think so far Vaughn and I have had just... We've either had complete landslides or just the roughest time of our life on this. I always want to say it's Pearl Harbor. Harbour City. I do need to advise on all of them, I guess. I guess we can go through it. We'll just give, like, general rundowns. Okay. This one's, believe it or not, this is actually the most simple map to go over, but it's also the most complicated to get people. So, we're just going to put a little red dot here for... Yeah, we'll cover what the dots mean in just a moment. Ugly ass lines. Oh, I need advice? Bro, you spelled advice wrong then. Okay. So, the blue lines are your engineers on this map. That is the plainest way to cut it. Engineer. Core infantry. That is a plain and cut, simple way to put it. If the enemy beats you on the small island, or if you beat the enemy out the small island, always, like, okay, if they rush... You did, yeah, you did spell advice wrong. I think you meant to say this one rather than advise. But that's for a different topic. Because usually you want to barbed wire off this bridge. If they go, if the enemy rushes... Okay, you almost put like... Barbed wire. Area. If they send their units to try to get this... Okay, you know, let's put X's. We'll put X's there. If someone rushes for, I believe it is here, 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 here. If anyone rushes for those, just cut them off entirely. All of that. Don't even... Rushing for the LMGs is great and all, but they're so slow and easy to pick off that if you don't have your plan, like, spit splat perfect, you'll ruin yourself. But say that you do want to do an LMG rush. You could rush yourself to go right here, cut off the enemy. Or, you know, vice versa, go right here, cut off the enemy. What I like to do if I do LMG rush is I like to get an LMG and I just go camp out their oil for most of the game until they decide to finally try to fight it. But usually that never happens, so it doesn't really... Also, we're going to rewrite this. This is just ugly. Unreadable. Disgusting. Let us do this. Yeah. There we go. That's the best plan I can give you for that. I'll just save a copy for opening. I just refuse to ever acknowledge anybody doing LMG Rush. It seems stupid to me. What is the final 2v2? Okay. This is the one that gets people with the mortars. I will mark where the mortars are. We can go over that. Precision, let's say. Even though I hate people. At least to me. I hate when they do it to me. That's how you spell this, right? Yeah. We're just gonna go with it. We'll go with it. It seems right. It is right. 100% of it. Oof. I'm so tired. Okay. We want to draw. Okay. Okay. We're gonna put this as red because these piss me off. There's a mortar right here. And there is a mortar right here next to the truck. You can either be a dickhead about this or not, but this is up to you. Now let's just put with this. So, okay. So, usually you want to get the grenade. Also mark where grenade is on this one, because this is one of the few maps that actually has a grenade. Where would it be on this side? Right here. Here. Okay. I'll just freaking get down to this. Down and dirty. This player, all troops, 100%. Straight to that mortar. This player does 100% to that mortar. Or you could just do dickhead strategy. Okay, that was an ugly line to begin with, my bad. You can just go bam, boop, wire. And then run back over and get that mortar. So you send your engineer to wire while you send your core infantry to fight for mortar. Riskier, but can work. All while your teammate is grabs grenade, rushes for mortar. Or they rush straight for mortar, engineer picks up grenade. And then eventually they get this. Oh my god, I'm having like weird hiccup feeling. Most strategies on this map, though, are going to revolve around two basic areas. You're either going to get base rushed hard balls right here, where someone just leaves their entire army straight through, or you're going to have just a massive clusterfuck of shit going on right here, where nothing makes any goddamn sense ever. You're not wrong, though. The low Bobito is a very strong one. That works out just fine. Okay, now we're actually going to play a match because I want to show some stuff. We did all the 2v2 maps. This is as in depth as I wanted to get. We can live with this, right? Close. Close.